quickly draw attention to the terms and conditions and also the contract sale, which has been made available to you prior to today's auction. There are several Rayway stuff online. I believe some of you probably on the phone with you. The marketing agent, Clayton, Nguyen, you've met throughout the campaign, and the ones been talking to you and they introduce you to these properties that is online, and also with one of the directors, Andrew Davies, are running the technical part of the auction behind the scene. They're presenting the bits, which you will see on the main screen that are above the main photo of the property competing here today, and also Peter Messia, and also I believe Christine Jones and Tracy Sung are also online to give a hand with your competition and bidding here today. Now, as I mentioned, the contract sale has been made available to you prior to today's auction. Very straightforward auction contract, and you find no difference compared to the others that we use in the state of Victoria for property auctions. Two parts of contract form the framework of your competition here today. The particular sale, the reasons follow. The marketing agent for owner here today is Rayway Real Estate, and property we sell is commonly known to you and I as number 7 Saunders Street here in Clayton South. Inclusive in today's sale, all fixed from coverings, light fittings, window furnishing, all together with all the fixtures and fittings as inspected, and owner will guarantee the same condition will be delivered at settlement day. In terms as what Andrew has written in the chat box before, 10% deposit and 60 to 90 days for you to pay that balance. Of course, unless you made other arrangements with the marketing agent, Clayton, before the commence of today's auction, the contract will be unconditional under the auction conditions. And as your auctioneer, it's my duty and responsibility to ensure today's auction is conducted in accordance with the rules that set out in Settlement and Regulations 2014 Schedule 1. The rules prohibit a bidder try to prevent other bidders bidding, any major interruptions by bidders, or any other illegal activity during the auction, and there are fines for these conduct. Bidders will be indicated upon request by me as the auctioneer. The difference between here and online and on site, instead of pointing out to the bidders, I will just mention the name that you register under, all appear in the text box auction function. Sorry, as your auctioneer, I'm sorry. I will nominate bidders on request, and also the rules permits vendor bids. The terms I will use indicated. A bid made on behalf of the vendor will be simply vendor bids, and by law, only I, as the auctioneer here today, can make a vendor bid. Very importantly, ladies and gentlemen, especially we're on the online platform here, when I don't see you through your camera here today, it's very important for you to place your bid before knocking down to your competitors here today. There are two ways for you to place your bid if you haven't participated in one of the online auctions before. One is where you see all the communications been happening since we started the auction, where is the chat box function. You can place your bid, but can I ask you, when you place your bid, instead of typing in the increments that you would like to place and type in the entire bid. For example, if it's $800,000 and you would like to bid at 820, instead of typing plus 20K or plus 20,000, please type in at 820. So he's making it easier for Andrew behind the scenes to track the bids, and also make it easier for everyone to see where the bidding is at. Now, like I said, I called it 3 times before I knock it down to a successful bidder here today, like so. First call, second call, third and final call, and once the property has been knocked down to the successful purchaser, I can't make any more. I can't take any more bids. To be fair to everyone, I will kindly ask you, if you're out of the competition, and please type in out, or I'll mute the microphone to call out you're out when I acknowledge you towards the pointing end of the auction as well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to number 7 Saunders Street here in Clayton South. What are we offering you here today is an opportunity to pick up a property, what we're referring to as blue chip real estate. The property offerings in an anonymous opportunity here, whether you're looking for developments, first home buyer, looking for something that offers all the locality and amenities that Clayton South is to offer, is right here on your doorstep. 703 rectangular block with the potential for you to put occupancy developments right here with Westall Secondary College, Westall Station, and the shops on Rosebank Avenue, just literally on your doorstep. Is here what are we offering you? 3 bedrooms with 1 bathrooms. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, not to mention the sizable backyard, whether you keep the existing property to build something in the back or take an advantage with the possibility to have access to the back laneway to build something with 2 straight frontage, that's your option. But ladies and gentlemen, you've been to the property, you've done your research and due diligence. Here is what we're offering you here today. And unfortunately, like on site, we can only sell the property to 1 person, or 1 lucky purchaser will be the one that's signing the contract sale here today. Who would like to do that? We're soon to find out, ladies and gentlemen. Back to you. A fair, reasonable, even-handed start in your hands now. By the way, that's the cue for you to start place your bid. Like I said, 2 ways for you to place your bid. Either to answer the bid you'd like to start in the chat box function, or just unmute your microphone to call it out. Whichever way you feel more comfortable. In your hands, ladies and gentlemen, at $700,000. Lisa, welcome to you. At 7 years to call now. At $700,000, you'll soon see the number appear on your screen. There you go. At $700,000 is the call here. At 7 years to call. At $700,000, we've got an indicating the selling range of 8 to 880. Bit short of the data, but that's where you're comfortably starting. Let's go with that at $700,000. Probably take me somewhere in the mid-7s. That's where we like to start at $700,000 in your hands. Lisa holds the key. At 7 years to call. Where do we go next? At $700,000, 700. Being, can't take your $5,000 at this stage. Take me to $750. Probably that's where we should start. At 7 years to call. At $700,000, will I tempt you back in? Being called at $750, $750,000. At 7 years to bid now. At $700,000 with Lisa. I call it 3 times. First call, thank you, Bing. That's where we start at $750,000. $750,000. That's likely to $750. I call it $20,000 rise from this point now. At $750 is the bid with Bing. At $750, where do we go? Straight back. Lisa, can I tempt you back in? Call it $770. At $750,000, all done, finished, and silent. Certainly not a first call. At $750,000 with you there, Bing. At $750, what do you say? Opening bidder, Lisa. Call to $770, attempt you back in for another $20 on top now. At $750,000, calling second time. At $750,000 with being there. At $750 is the money right here on your doorstep at $750, calling 20 at this level. $775, good bid at $775 at MT 75. We've got rolling 25s to make it easier. At $775, straight back. Being, can I call to $800? Run me up at $780. Won't take your 5 at this stage, Being. Let's run me up, or even call to 10. I'll meet you in the middle. At $775, call to $785 then. At $775,000, are we all done, finished, and silent? At $775,000, 85 it is. At $785,000, 800. Good bid at MT 75. At $800,000 is the money right here. At 800. At $800,000, are we all done, finished, and silent? At 80, it's the call now. At $800,000, I start counting once now. At $800,005, we'll take you 5 a bin at $805. At $805,000 with you being there at $805,000 against you, MT5. 810 is the call. At $810,000. At $810 against you there being, and also opening bidder, Lisa. Haven't forgot about you. At $810. At $810,000, are we all done, finished, and silent? And $810,000 going once now. 515 at $815 from Being. At $815,000. At $815 is the call. At $815,000, where do we go next? At $815,000. $820. MT 75 at $820. Clayton, probably is the time to announce at $820. There we go on the market, ladies and gentlemen, at $820,000. You would have seen the number turn green. There you go to $820, which means I don't have to pause the auction looking for instructions. We're on the market and selling at 825,000 at 825. 825 was being dared against you, MT75. What do you say? At 825 at 8.25 against you, there take 5 at $825,000. 30 it is, and 330 against you, Bing at 830. What do you say? Another 5, or maybe go a bit stronger, go straight to a 40 or 50, your call at $830,000 with MT75 calling once now. 35, welcome back, being a 35. 35 at 835, 40 it is. Go straight back at 45, being, what do you say? I'll go straight to A50. At A40 is the call. At $840,000 against you there. At 840. At A40 going once. 45. Being holds the key. At $845,000. MT75. Same opportunity. Called it A50 or something stronger. At $845,000. 50 it is. And A50 being 55, your call at $850,000. Done, finish, and silent. Don't think so at $850,000 with MT75 calling once. $850,000. Twice now at $850,000. Are we all done? Finish and silent now against you, Bing. Oh, Aiden, welcome at A51, but I've got A55 being already at 855,000, A60 MT75. That's the way to buy real estate. You gotta be quick. At $860,000, what do you say, Aiden and Bing? At A60 I've got. At $860,000, number is on your screen. At 860, that's the current bid. Do I sell it to MT75 at $860,000? All done, finished, and silent now at $860,000, calling 65. Welcome back, Lisa, to A65. Good strong bidding there at A65. At A65, A70 with MT75. He's determined. What about the rest of you at $870,000 at A70? Here's the call now. At $870,000, are we done, Lisa? Bing, Aiden, $870,000, calling once now at $870,000. Second call at $870,000 with MT75. He holds the key. Lisa, Bing, Aiden at 870. What's your next move? $870,000, calling third and final call at $875. Welcome back, Lisa, to A75 at A3.25 against you, MT75 at $875 and $880. Strong back at $880,000. 880, Lisa. What do you say? Maybe go straight to $900,000 and knock it out at $880, $883. We're going $3,000. At $883 with Lisa, the opening bidder. At $883,000 MT75 against you here. Same suggestion, probably take me straight to $900,000. At $885 now. At $885,000 Lisa against you. And Ming haven't heard from you for a bid at $885,000 is the current bid. At $885,000, what do you say? Lisa, Bing, Aiden, at $885,000, do I let MT75 have it? First call now at $888. Good bid at $888,000. $890 MT75 at $890 now. Lisa against you. 900. At $890,000 is the current bid at $890, calling first time. At $890,000 with MT75 at $890,000 against you, Lisa. Or anyone have been waiting. We're on the market selling $890,000 first time. At $890,000 with MT75. In the meantime, MT75, Lisa, can I ask you to type in your paddle number in the chat box function, but just make it easier for Andrew to track your bids. At $890.75, thank you. At $890,000, second call. At $890,000.91, Lisa, thank you. At $891. 91 is 7, thank you. At $891,095, straight back, MT75 at $895 against you, Lisa. My suggestion is still the same, take me to 900. At $895 is the current bid. At $895,000 against you, Lisa, here. At $895,000, all done, finished, and silent for the first time at 97. At 97. Back to you, MT75. What do you say? 897 is the bid of 900. There we go with $900,000. And 900 is the bid now against you, Lisa. Or Bing and Aiden, are you still with us? Otherwise, can I kindly ask you to acknowledge in the chat box and out? And 901 from Lisa now to 901. And 901 against you, MT75. We are getting towards the pointing end of the auction right here. And 901,000 opening bid. Lisa holds the key. And 901 is the bid. And $901,000 all done, finished, and silent for calling first call. 905, strong bidding there from MT75. And 905 is the call. And $905,000 against you, Lisa. What do you say? And 905 is the bid now. And $905,000. With MT75, holding $905,000. He holds the key here. And 905 is the bid. And $905,000 walking distance to Westall Station, Secondary College, a shops, MCD just around the corner, IKEA, and the Springvale Road corner station. Right there, all your doorstep right there to $905,000. He's going to walk away with sign a contract. Are we done? First time at $905,000. Second call at $905,000 with MT75 against you, Lisa. Are we done? At $905,000. Once the gavel hits the contract, I can't take any more bids. At $905,000 is where the current bid is. MT75 holds the key. Lisa, can I ask you, are you still with us? If you're not, please typing out or your next bid. At $905,000, I start counting. Last three call. First, second, third, and final call at 906. Welcome back at 906. Almost MT75. What do you say? 910, good bid there. And 910. And 910 is the bid, Lisa. What do you say now? 910. 910 from MT75. And 910 is the bid. We are on the market selling. Looks like it's just between you and him now to 910,000. What's your response? And $910,000. 603 rectangular block, blue chip real estate at 910, holding once now, 910, twice now, at $910,000 with MT75 against you, Lisa. What do you say? At 910,000, third and final call, at $910,000, Lisa. And I asked you to acknowledge it in the chat box. Are you still with us? Or your next move at 910,000. We're rolling half, $500, 910 and a half, and 910 and a half against you, MT75. What do you say? At 910,000, $500, 911, and 911 is the bid. And $911,000 against you there, Lisa. At a half, what do you say? And 911 is the call, and $911,000 is the current bid. Against you, Lisa. What do you say? 7 Saunders Street in Clayton South. We're on the mark and selling. And first time at $911,000. Are we done, finish, and silent against you there, Lisa? And 911 is the bid. And $911,000. Second call. And $911,000 was empty 75. Holds the key here. And a half. And a half now. And 911 and a half. $911,500. Back to you, MT 75. What do you say? And 911 and a half, 912, and 912 is the call now. And 912 against you, Lisa. Another half. Or change of strategy. Be something bolder. And 912 is the current bid. And $912,000 against you here, Lisa. At 912. And $912,000. What do you say? Your next move. And 912. And $912,000, same opportunity to all the others. Being quiet, Bing and Aiden. Are you still with us here? And 912,000 about to sell. And 912, first call. And $912,000. Second time. And $912,000. Are we all done, finished, and silent here? And 912,000 was MT75. Lisa, need to know, once I call a third and final time, I'll either knock it out or you show me your next move. 912 and a half. 12 and a half now. MT75. Maybe something bolder. Knockout bid at 900, 913. 913 now. Lisa, straight back. 913. Another half. Or my suggestion, go straight to 920. See what happens there. And $913,000. 913 is the bid. Against you now, Lisa. $913,000. And 913. What do you say? Quarter 20. And $913,000 start counting. First call. And $913,000 was MT75 there. Second call. And $913,000. What do you say, Lisa? Need to know. Third and final opportunity. And $913,000. What do you say, Lisa? 913 is the bid. Are you still with us? And $913,000. Thank you for your patience, MT75. Just try to do the best thing. Half now. At half. 19 and half. MT75. What do you say? 14. I'll go straight to 920. Call a knockout bid and see if that works. 913 and a half with Lisa. Opening bidder holds the key. And $913,500. With you there, Lisa, and $913,500. 920, good bid. And $920,000 against you now, Lisa. And 920 is the bid. And 920,000 was MT75. What do you say now, Lisa? And 920. Start counting. First call. And $920,000. Are we all done? $920,000. Second call. 920. Are we done, finished, and silent now at $920,000? Lisa, I need to know, what's your next move? You in, out, or how much? That will be the question at $920,000. Third and final opportunity. Well, thank you for acknowledging that, Lisa. 920,000. Looks like you've got it. 75 and 920,000. Let me remind you once more. Once together, here's the contract. I can't take any more bids. Being idle, I'll take your silence as the acknowledgement that you're out of the competition. And $920,000. Last rewarding. First, second, third, and final call. And $920,000 is going, and it's out. Thank you. congratulations, MT75, and $120,000 sold to you. And commiserations to the other bidders, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again for attending today's auction. And Clayton will be in contact with you, MT75, to complete a signing contract. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the rest of your weekend and stay safe.